Vocational College igego kwarigania ase intake ya January eyu ebwata chikosi ao bunabono Agricultural and Environment Studies, Mechanical and Automotive Engineering, Refrigeration and Air Conditioning, Welding and Fabrication na wigo ase ensema ya Building and Civil Engineering nkwegeli bale Plumbing, Masonry, Carpentry and Joinery, Building Technology, Civil Engineering na wigo Water Engineering ase ensema ya Computing and Informatics nkwegeli bale ICT Operator, ICT Technician, Computer Packages, Cyber Security na wigo na Network System Administration ase ensema ya Electrical and Electronic Engineering nkwegeli bale Electrical Installation na wigo Electrical Engineering ase ensema ya Cosmetology nkwegeli bale Hairdressing mbabwate fashion design ase Hospitality and Tourism nkwegeli bale Food Production yani cookery na wigo Food and Beverage Production wigo mbabwate course ya Driving kuchasi bali bonse baraganye kwegera kugenda Kigali
asa Maria Tengoro James Barare Nyakundi principal ya Kitutu Masaba Technical and Vocational College eye gotoka Alimongoni Kitutu Masaba North Sub County Kitutu Masaba Constituency Nyamira County. Abana baino bali ba college school ya class 8 gose form 4 batagiye universities acha teyo babere isiko ekiagara boniga se Kitutu Masaba ndobwate chikose zicheme kono cy'ububundi cyonsi. Abana ngwakana bali kibese ne serikali wetera the government scholarship mkwaye gubali chiloni cyo gosoma wetera help higher education loans board nechibese cy'umwana nkwaye wale kiri kitokoroka out of pocket ecy'umwana gotumia kumenye school gorendagera na gwakanese nyomba komenya egento kende abana nkwaye gubali chi constituency bursaries and even county government bursaries ekyo applications chirororo n'ababunge bunabono mu bungo Kitutu Masaba constituency bwana honorable Clive Gisairo we are committed sana aso support abana bagocha Kitutu Masaba egende Tanganyika tabiri ngo mwana ndo kwense gocha Kitutu Masaba we bursary in full inta abana baito January intake nagendereta abana bali bakoso school January mwakaribishwe ndogendereta na intake na application sinchigendereta
asamange nabo okubatalira ase school yiga kose obakirisi migutira sikiramba cyabo 0743480999 kose 0782490068. Noganye kukolerwa live streaming ase chipejo cha social media cha Getembe nubwate misangirikano ya gisiasha amatanga chinyangi chipafde misangirikano yechikanisa baby shower anniversaries gozi ekinyoro kinyomo enyangi usuko kwa kuyomino emijega bunabono housewarming parties engagement parties egatie binde bige bono Getembe Television Network nero ego kwayega asirigo lidio gotukutera ninchwe omurikirwe ye masege munaba manyi baitabo bare nobo manyi wiguro igeti byetibwate signal ere enkongo iyiwikira abantu bange asubunge asamange onye kuganiti omurikirwe nabukulika jumbenge wigo gwitira semeria WhatsApp gosigo yakisi migwitira namba 0741499726.
Citariki na mirongo ebere na ya mutinyi no mutangani omwakano yo wechirubire mirongo ebere na etano nomo monjo murigerinde no kwegena mbiyore andonsi asure na gukwanire abigo kwarigani kanyanyora hamangana mayi Ekeonga Chinsa Ikomi chabono margoba literane Cyrus Nyakundi na gusabire oba munenche na sensemeli imanyiro igo torenere Vanessa Nyaboke. Kuchaka limo liyo kali tukulia lero ni mujumbe wa bunge ya kitutu chache South Umuthike Anthony Kibagende aikiwa wasipiki gambiro kiana rukoma gigayo kubikubera ni kiombe gia DCI abo lituko liegoro Kibagende ni gakagire goswerwa asama mocho yokumutigira chingoma homo sacho yomo asegekorwa kiabwatitwe ne chi video chichi kamera ase homo boganyo yomo hime ya Kisii. Kwenyera waigo Kibagende ni gabaga kugwatukwa hasu wakana Kashmiri igishiringi chiribu hemie yemo heyo yarenge korengana no gusaba kurwa saba gwa kirbae bakorawa no mo senator we county Nyamira homoske Okongo mugeni.
We have secured the release of cash bail of Honorable Anthony Kibagende, member for the Tutu Church South, after a dramatic night. We have seen abuse of power by the state. Mheshimiwa was arrested by a contingent of 6 vehicles, taken around in Nairobi, driven to Kisii, driven to Nyamira, and finally he spent his night at Keroka police station. Just the way the repressive regime of President Moi used to behave. We expected Mheshimiwa to be charged in Kisii courts, but again we woke up to more drama. We were told Mheshimiwa was rushed to Narok because the state was doing what we call forum shopping. They thought that if they come to Narok, they will be able to influence the court. But we are happy to announce that the judiciary has demonstrated that it is independent and that it will not bend to the whims of the state. And we want to thank the Honorable Magistrate who has ordered that Mheshimiwa be released on a cash bail of 100,000 shillings. Honorable Kibagende was out on cash bail granted by the High Court of the Republic of Kenya. But the office of DCI, office of DPP, even the CS, who is a lawyer, Honorable Murkomen, did not want to respect that court order. That's why they brought Mheshimiwa all day from Nairobi, held him overnight to charge him this morning. But we are happy that justice has been done this morning. So we are happy, and we maintain that this is political harassment because Honorable Kibagendi has been in the forefront fighting for justice, condemning corruption in this country, and we urge the DPP to spend more.
Gutigana nayo ni gikiama kia UDA kiabekire mirubiria emikarano yo guchia kwirubiri bene asobachori gwe Chinsa mochiali sabo asechi county ya Merongene na ibiribune nchireyemo yogontinyobora ibikemekyo na weigo kwirubiri asobachori bonene bu mwaka wechirubire 2025 gukwana chingiki cyabara ibikemekyo bakora n'umurikyo munene Hassan Umare na weigo munyakirugo sezeri mbalire nigo batebuna Chinkwana gati yekeme kwa UDA amona ODM nigo chigenderete.
Tutaidhinisha yale maazimio ya Baraza Kuu la National Executive Committee ya UDA ambayo imemuidhinisha mkuu wa chama ama kiongozi wa chama His Excellency William Ruto kuanza mawasiliano ama mjadala maalum kwa namna ambazo na chama cha ODM ambapo utaweza kuhakikisha tumejiandaa vilivyo katika uchaguzi unaokuja wa 2027.
Remain the partners of UDA and very important partners, and that nothing will change. And as we move on towards the general election, I'm sure we are going to see a lot happening towards that unification process, and we are very committed. And it's important also, I say, that the UDA party has worked very hard to facilitate the committee that oversees the implementation of the 10-point agenda. And so we are not just involved at the executive level, but also as a party, we are monitoring on a day-to-day to ensure that we stay true to the 10-point agenda.
Disputes that were presented before the Disputes Tribunal, the Tribunal and the National Elections Board were very magnanimous to make sure that we are accommodative of all interest groups and stakeholders in the party. And that is why NEC and the National Steering Management Committee, under the able leadership of the President, we resolved yesterday that it is only fair that we accord all those who have expressed interest to run for elected positions at the grassroots level an opportunity to do that through the repeat elections in the select polling stations that had disputes. Two, is to state that our party, being a very accommodative and all-inclusive party, one where we do not want to leave anyone behind, we also resolved that we need to give all our members in the National Governing Council, that is all our elected leaders, a midterm report on the implementation of our manifesto. You will remember that we have stated before that under the able leadership of President Ruto and in our implementation of the plan, which was our manifesto, we did...
Murai benso muske William Ruto nige mambia yeritukira lero ara omorobero wokwenanwa kwebyagwa gochia sabase na boiga bogwatani ase nyumba ya State House ime ya Nairobi okwana chingeke chiruto nige nekibuna abasayemba bwateri bagaligiya lyokoleta monchirelia hageime yensi ya Kenya.
Absolute confidence in the extraordinary potential of the young people of our nation. I am confident that our youth possess the capability, the energy, the talent, and the resolve to turn our grand ambition into reality. As I have said before, and I say it again today, with conviction, Kenya's youth rank among the very best in the world in terms of our human capital development. You have the skills, you have the aptitude, the competence, and the expertise to excel wherever duty calls, whether here at home or in the global stage. It is for this reason that I am especially pleased to welcome you to this year's Gold Award presentation under the President's Award Kenya. As patron, I am deeply honored to stand with you to celebrate the extraordinary milestones in the lives of these young men and women, the recipients of the Gold Award. I am asking the CS responsible that in the coming budget, we double the budget for this agency so that they can extend this most consequential training and reach out of our young people into more schools and more institutions. And thirdly, I am informed that there is need for additional human resource to work in this agency so that they can provide additional capacity for them to reach and expand the impact of this agency. Do not allow yourselves to be consumed by the pessimism that afflicts some voices in our public life. Optimistic people see opportunity.
Omonene wa waziri oyu igoromu waziri wa mang'ana ya Chinsa Chisco Musare Mudavadi igatogirwo wa matubuya hagati y'ensi ya Kenya mo n'ensi ya Germany. Ukwana chingekemirana no waziri wa mang'ana ya Chinsa Chisco kurwa ensi ya Germany asomucho Nairobi Johanne Wetlefur Mudavadi nigo hatebirwa na Germany igayaberege kurobokonyi obwo bugendete gusira chi sector aigeme y'ensi ya Kenya.
Kenya greatly appreciates the fact that Germany was among the first countries to recognize our country's independence. We highly value the long-standing diplomatic relations between the two countries, which have continued to strengthen since 1963. Germany is Kenya's fifth largest development partner, with commitments totaling approximately 2.5 billion euro, that is cumulatively, including the more recent one of 153 million euro for climate action, renewable energy, and sustainable agriculture for the period 2022 to 2024. Additionally, KfW and GIZ are supporting key initiatives in Kenya, such as a portfolio of 400 million euros for clean energy initiatives. Presently, over 120 German companies operate in Kenya. Furthermore, in 2024, we executed the comprehensive migration and mobility partnership between our two countries, and this seeks to improve skills development and facilitate structured labor mobility. On behalf of the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation, BMZ, and GIZ is driving the promotion for youth employment and vocational training programs in Kenya. This is in close part.
Na wikiraga bo mwancho muriria nongo ya kolera maya Ekeonga Chinsa Ikomi chawo no margoba kulende chikoraga Chinsa ibere na boyo Chinsa nye chawo tuko no chiko enyora sinchira yo boikirano ilitira ni Cyrus Nyakundi ase twabire tukugwatirana ne reference nyabuka sense mili manyirio agusebiro twaro boligereria borobia.